How's everyone going out there? Happy Friday. Today's video I'm going to talk about the 5 biggest myths I see talked about in regards to EXP and the business model that EXP provides. This is through, I follow a lot of Facebook realtor groups. I follow a lot of online real estate blogs and the whole 9 yards, and I see EXP is being talked about a lot in the industry right now, and there's a lot of misinformation out there. And I'm going to talk about the 5 biggest myths that I see that are spread via the internet or whatever the case may be. So myth number 1 I have is it's a 1A, 1B situation. So they tie right into each other, and they're both in regards to the rev share program. So myth number 1A I see spread a lot is all EXP agents care about is recruiting. That's all they care about. Their business plan stops, starts, and ends with the recruiting, trying to build your rev share, trying to fill up your tiers and make that passive income. And don't get me wrong, every EXP agent wants that. Every EXP agent wants tiers. They want to be living off the rev share. They want to, for all intents and purposes, help draw a salary, which is something that's not in sales. But I would say between 70 to 80% of EXP agents do not actively recruit other agents to EXP. There's 20 to 30% that it's absolutely in their business plan. They call agents, they text agents, they email agents, all just to try to get them to come to EXP. Anytime they do a deal, they're talking about EXP, joining EXP, and that's a good strong 20 to 30%. But the majority of EXP agents, in the 70, 80% range, do not do that. 1B, the next part of that is, for the EXP model to work for you as an agent, you have to recruit, and that's false as well. It's a myth. The EXP business model offers so much in terms of stock awards, in terms of partnering with a very good health insurance provider, the whole 9 yards. There's so much more that EXP can offer you as an agent. Higher commission split to start, lower cap, all those other things. So if you're a guy who doesn't want to recruit, you've been thinking about making the change for EXP, and you keep seeing that you have to recruit for the EXP model to work for you, that is false as well. Number 2, biggest myth I see in regards to EXP and the business model: cloud-based brokerages cannot work. You cannot get enough help with cloud-based brokerages. You do not have people at your fingertips like you need to. I believe this is another myth. That's why I got it on myth number 2. It's a huge one too, because it's actually the opposite. You get more attention at EXP with the way the system is. So EXP has 400 full-time people helping in processing, helping on onboarding, helping in tech support, whatever the case may be. And because EXP is in so many countries, that means we're in every time zone. So there's always somebody on duty. There's out of 400 full-time employees, we're in enough countries to be in every time zone. So there's always 24-hour people at your fingertips. EXP world, it's fantastic. You get all the help. Cloud-based brokerages is the future. I really truly strongly believe that, and the EXP model fits it perfectly. Number 3, your real estate business will not grow with EXP because their brand recognition isn't as high as the established guys. That is completely false. While EXP is still being discovered by a lot of people, it's still being introduced to the world, it's still a relatively young brokerage. When you're in the game long enough, when you're in real estate long enough, you start to realize that the brokerage doesn't make the realtor makes the brokerage. So at the end of the day, EXP even starting to develop and be heard more, and people being more knowledgeable of EXP and it being around, that is not going to slow you down, because you're building your business the way you want to build it. Your clients are going to be your clients. Your people are going to be your people. Number 4, the opportunity at EXP is the same as any other brokerage. That is farthest from the truth. The opportunity here at EXP is better than any other brokerage because of the commission splits, all the stuff, the rev share, all those opportunities. But think about it like this. Imagine if you can go back in time and you could have joined Tesla in year 1, year 2, year 3. If you could have joined Amazon, getting on the ground floor at those big time companies. And by the end of next year, right now, as we're talking right now, EXP is at around 55,000 agents. So it's still relatively young based on where the projections are going. So 55,000 agents, give or take a few, right now, today, as I'm talking to you. By the end of next year, they're projected to be over 150,000 agents, and then in 4 years, 450,000 agents. So you're still getting an opportunity to get in on the ground floor. 54,000 agents may not sound like the ground floor, all right, but like I said, where we're projected to go at in 4 years, at the end of 4 years from now, we're projected to be at 450,000. So 55,000 and 450, you're still getting on the ground floor of a great company. You're still going to have all your stock options and all those things. And again, imagine going back in time and getting in on the ground floor of Amazon or Tesla, whatever the case may be. The next one is training at EXP is non-existent. Again, that's as false as it could be. That's another myth. Think about it like this, okay? When you are at another brokerage, this is what happens. You get trained by someone who may or may not even be in the real estate game anymore. They may or may not be an icon agent. They, whatever the case may be, that's what you're getting trained with. With EXP, they have round-the-clock calls for people training. They have the EXP world, and the people who do the trainings at EXP are icon agents. Those are who does it. They're selling real estate. They're out there in the game. They're active in selling houses. They've made the EXP model work for them. It's not somebody that may or may not be selling real estate. It's not someone who may or may not, be out in the real world now and know what the real estate landscape is like at other brokerages. With EXP, the people that are training you are icon agents, which means that they've capped and done another 20 transactions after they've capped. So those are the big 5 myths that I noticed on a lot of these threads on the Facebook pages regards to realtors about EXP. Those are the 5 things that I just believe need to be hammered out and told right away for people to know that those are complete myths that are being thrown around about EXP's business model. And until then, I'll see you guys on Monday.